Hi friends, it's your friend Kinga here in beautiful Vancouver, BC. Just taking a little stroll here on my lunch break on the gorgeous seawall. Have a look. Gosh, just perfect. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you a little about my 10-day silent meditation retreat. I did it over Christmas from December 21st to January 1st in Oregon, in Verona, Oregon. And so I just wanted to answer a few questions that people might be wondering about, like, why do this crazy retreat and why over Christmas? Well, the meditation retreat itself, construction over there. The meditation retreat itself was something that was just very serendipitously presented to me by some soul family friends that I met this last year in 2016. And very persistent, that girl over there. Sorry about that. It was presented in such a serendipitous way over this light conversation, and my friend Akasha was just like, just apply. You don't have to accept if you do get accepted. So I did apply by the deadline, which was in the summer, and much to my surprise, I was accepted. I actually did not expect to be accepted. You know, I've been walking the spiritual path for a long time, but I didn't think I had attained any real serious amount of spiritual purity to do this at all. So I was really surprised. Anyway, there was a very specific acceptance time period between November 21st and December 1st. And honestly, it was the very last day that I decided to actually accept going into this meditation course. It did not come without a whole lot of consideration and thinking about it, and thinking about, you know, that I wouldn't be present for the family Christmas traditions, and thinking about my son and my husband and everything, right? But I decided that, you know, it was just time to do something a little bit different. It was time to interrupt the known pattern of the way Christmas has always been every year, which, you know, is of course a lot of eating and a lot of alcohol, right? So I did go. My mom did not like it at first, but she came around and it was really beautiful. And it turned out to be a really wonderful healing thing in our relationship, a real wonderful healing experience for her and for me. So it was a positive experience. How was the meditation? Well, it was tough. It was really tough. It was not torture, I would say, but I knew what I was getting into. I was very well aware of all that it entailed, and the very disciplined timetable. You know, you're up at 4 a.m. and you're working until 9:30 at night. And that 4 a.m. bell, boy, comes real quick. So they gave us a meditation technique to work with throughout the day, which was, you know, about a total of 11 hours of meditation every single day. And by the way, these meditation techniques are not at all designed for pleasure or some sort of otherworldly mystical experience. These are techniques designed to put you back in your body, designed for you to attain mental purification. Not a lot of pleasure there. But like I said, on the whole, I knew what I was getting into. It was probably day 5 that my brain really broke. That I just wanted to call home and tell somebody I was having a really hard time. And yeah, because you're halfway across the big river, as it were, and the current gets stronger and deeper, and it did. Tough, but I got through it, and that's the wonderful thing about the Vipassana meditation technique in retreats, I mean, yes, there are challenges, but the benefits come really soon after. It's not like you have to wait a whole long time to see the benefit of all the hard work you're putting in. I mean, you sit there and observe yourself and observe some of the scarier parts of yourself, and very soon after you find the inner peace. Anyways, the retreat itself is completely donation run. As a matter of fact, unless you have done the course before, you can't donate. So it's ultra purity in that sense, and your lodging is taken care of and your food is taken care of, and the meals were awesome. Actually, the food, the sparse eating schedule, I thought I might have a hard time with. I didn't. I was kind of surprised because, you know, Lord knows I love my fancy snacks, right? So I was actually cool with it. Anyways, I wanted to make this video for you because it's a beautiful day here in Vancouver. I wanted to answer some questions as to what it was about, why I did it, and if there's anyone out there who is considering doing this, especially if you're a woman, a mother or wife, you're looking after your family, and you're really wondering if you should do this, I would say sling that other leg over and get on the other side of that fence, because your family will only benefit from you doing this for yourself. And they will make do. And you will surprise yourself, and you'll come back a much more whole and clear person with which to offer so much more to the people that matter to you. And especially if it's over Christmas, gosh, you know, well, it might be displeasing to some, but for the ones that really love you, they will get it. They will get it, and they will support you. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Get in touch with me if you have any more questions or anything else, and I bid you a beautiful day.